Hi everyone, it's Fitz with the Walk and Talk, or I'm going to stand here, this beautiful setting on this warm day. Hope you're doing well. K-State, of course, won on Saturday. Much bigger challenge coming in to the stadium on this Saturday, and the Troy Trojans, a really good football team, defending Sun Belt champs, and we all know Sun Belt plays pretty darn good football, so it'll be a really sound test for Kansas State. And while they seem to accomplish almost everything they wanted to accomplish against SEMO, I got to switch hands here. It just kind of weren't as planned. And Chris Kleiman talked about the quarterbacks. He said Rubley and Johnson are still Orr at second spot, but if they intend to redshirt Avery, they wanted to get a good look at him, and that's why he was the only other quarterback used behind Will Howard on Saturday. Just want to really evaluate him, see where he's at. I think we all saw that he's pretty advanced, but so were all the freshmen. I mean, we had two of the true freshmen come in today into the press conference. Both handled themselves extremely well. Asa Newsome does not look like a college freshman. He didn't play like it either on Saturday. The promise of this program going ahead is immense. They just really have a bunch of kids that are bought in, really present themselves well, take this seriously. As Newsome said, being a college football player is a full-time job. You're here to do the job and go to school, and so all that film time and all those things really add up. But it's intriguing to see so many young players that are going to be on the field for a really talented team. It just speaks volumes about the recruiting job that this program's done over the last few years. It really seems to be picking up and kicking it into gear. They're prepping the stadium for Saturday already, but not a lot of news out of this one. Jake Clifton's a little banged up after Saturday, and he's got some bumps and bruises. RJ Garcia was a little beaten up, but he just left the room and said he was ready to go. And so I think they'll be pretty much at full strength. No word on Keegan Johnson yet. He tried to go and practice a little bit. Chris Kleiman said, and we'll see how the week goes. I'm not sure what the nature of that injury is, but I'm guessing it's foot, ankle type injury. But Jaden Jackson stepped on the field and did a good job in that position, and I was impressed. I was impressed with the receivers. We've talked a lot about the depth, and then they put some freshmen in that make plays. When Avery was out there, he's thrown to some other true freshmen, and just really impressive. Impressive how they all handled themselves, and this program's in a good spot. But you go back a year, everyone was kind of talked about Missouri being a big challenge, and then Tulane got this team at home, and they're determined not to let anything like that happen again. They are very aware of how good Troy is, and they know they're going to get a heck of a shot from Troy. This is a chance for them to really make a national statement against the top 20 team, and we'll see if the Wildcats respond to that. And as Will Howard said today, they bounced back so well from the Tulane loss last year. They didn't let it linger, but they have no interest in having to bounce back. They just don't want to have that on their slate, and I think this team is immensely focused and cutting down on distractions. I'd ask about alternative anything this year, and this team doesn't want it. Not that they're blaming that on the loss or anything. They just don't want anything breaking their cycle, their rhythm. They want to go out there and just play football. So I'm excited. Of course, Missouri awaits next week, and that'll be the end of the non-conference slate. Troy, right here, was 11 a.m. So hopefully it's not going to be hot, but it's going to be fun. The Cats are back in action on Saturday. Make sure you're subscribing to this YouTube channel. Hit that thumbs up, leave comments. And also, by the way, I should have said this at the top, it's the last day of a sale right now at GoPowercat. It ends at 11 p.m., 50% off. Make sure you check us out.